What is your what do you think is the difference between being in love with someone and loving someone? I mean, I came across this question lately from different directions, and I was very interested to learn what do you have to say about that? Because there's a big difference between loving someone and like choosing to love them and stay with them forever and, you know, build a family and do all that, than to be in love with someone, right? And I want to know your approach. I have an answer for that, but I want to hear yours first.
So yeah, so I think that ultimately there's definitely a distinction to be made. It depends on what words we want to use to describe what. Because I think that, I mean, now we're really getting into what does love mean, and when someone says I love you, or like what do all these things really mean? And the way I look at it, love is this sort of spectrum where we can come from this place of, I think this might have been a little bit of what I might have mentioned last time. We can come from this place of not caring for ourselves, where we're caring for others and we're needing something back. This sort of selfish love that we don't realize is selfish, and that we're really actively trying to be there for people and help people and love people and care for people. But we really need to be appreciated because we're not getting that love from ourselves. So we're giving it outward and hoping for something back to make up for the fact that we don't get it from ourselves. And then we go all the way to the end of the spectrum where it really is genuinely selfless love, where we're giving love, and we're already giving more to ourselves than we're giving away. So we're already so loved that we're already so loved by ourselves that we're just overflowing with that love for others. And that it's genuinely loving. We don't need anything back because we've got all the love we need from ourselves, because we are the ones we love the most, and that we're our highest priority. And so ultimately, you know, then we're coming from a place of full and being overflowing, rather than coming from a place of I'm giving it all away. I need you to give me something to make up for that, where nothing is enough because we're still empty, because we're still not getting from ourselves the love that we want. So then within this, we could use love in all sorts of different ways. We could have love for friends, love for family, love for significant others. When we're in a place of love with ourselves and someone's showing us something we love about ourselves, then we can just feel this like overflowing love, this like expansion of our hearts, that we just like, you know, that if we are true to what we're feeling, that we would just be inclined to tell you know, all the people around us, I love you, you know, when it's just because we're in this place of love with ourselves and they're showing us what we're loving about ourselves. And we could express that in all sorts of ways. People are hesitant about the words I love you sometimes, you know, depending on what their relationship is with it for themselves. And so then, you know, you could say something like, you know, I have so much love for you, and then it distinguishes it. So as far as distinguishing like in love with someone versus just loving someone, we can have love for so many different people, and you know, all different contexts of relationships. And it's really, you know, I love in you what I love in me what I see reflected in you. I love what I'm seeing when I look in this mirror. And
I love that. I love that. Yeah, I love this definition. That's awesome. Yeah. I think also there's another difference. I think being in love has to do more with passion that you have towards someone or something that you really want. Maybe it comes out of a place of lack, maybe not. But it has to do with something that you truly desire to have or to chase or to possess, so you could have it or own it. And I think love is just, it's something that comes natural, right? Like you said, like you see something in someone that already exists in you. So I think for our other listeners that are